ladies and gentlemen. It's a bit past 5 in the morning. I just randomly woke up. My throat's messed up. It was just storming outside a little bit ago, but welcome to Crossout. You might have heard a bit about this game recently, and the reason you might have heard about it recently is because it pretty much hit global playability recently, and it's good. It's quite good, and honestly, I feel like in terms of playability, if there is really like any game that could challenge or be up there with World of Tanks and War Thunder's popularity, this is that game. Already on I believe it's like it was like on the second or third day of it being publicly open, that they started having problems with their servers because so many people logged on. But I digress. I might be wrong, because I'm not an expert in the field. As for me, I'm a gamer. Playing it's what I do. And so here we are with this little truck of mine. Well, little's a loose term for it, but what this game is really about is you craft your own war machine in a very Robocraft-esque fashion, except without blocks. You get actual panels and parts to build with. And you get these panels and stuff by actually playing the game and leveling up through factions. Ooh, I cannot wait for my next level up. Frame pieces, the van doors, a small strut, new paint color. Huh. But oh man, that new capacity, that's gonna be so good. Anyway, enough gawking at my vehicle for now. Let's jump in the test drive mode so you can actually see some gameplay here. Now, I was actually very worried about how this game was going to perform while I'm recording, and the game is fairly consistent. I'm seeing no goddamn frame drops whatsoever. My computer is holding it steady at around 20 frames per second. Obviously, that's not the recommended for this game, but it's what my computer can handle, and it's better than what I was getting in World of Tanks back in the day, which was a lousy 10 to 12 frames a second. So, I've actually naturally grown quite adept to playing games like this on lower FPS. Now, that's the thing. Where World of Tanks felt like a slow paced game, unless you were using a light tank, 24/7 this game is hectic and active. Combat is fast and harsh. And matches tend to get over with very quickly. In fact, the matches have a very short timer, and that's the one thing I really hate. In fact, there have been a couple matches where like my team is going to win, but time ran out because there's just such a short time limit. If, like, I believe matches are like 3 minutes long, like, there is very little time. And that's really like one of the only complaints I have in this game. The only other complaint I can think of is sometimes you'll end up with like very knowledgeable players jumping down into lower power score fights and just pretty much dominating the place because they have better weapons equipped than what most other people have. But at the same time, they usually also have less armor. Tit for tat. And that's what I really like about this game. Unlike Robocraft, this game is very balanced. It's very balanced, very well made, and it's just all out fun. Oh, and water physics. Water actually slows down your vehicle, which is quite nice. It's kind of realistic in that regard. As you would expect, WASD to move, spacebar is handbrake. But this game is known for its Mad Max-ish feel. And so there's not a whole lot more to say. And since there's not more to say, I guess we can just jump in the battle. And I'll show you guys what an average battle looks like in this game. Well, here we go. We're in a match already. Why do I have such a big vehicle at such a low level? Well, Well, those guys are heading off to cap. The enemy's capping our base. But yeah, look at the timer. There's already just like 1.5 minutes left in the game. The games are very, very, very short. And that's usually how most games go. One team just rushes the cap, and that team wins. They really need to fix the cap system and also make the matches last longer. They need to make the cap take longer to do, and they need to make the matches overall longer. Because you often just get matches where one team just rushes the cap and it's over. You don't get to do anything. You don't get any experience. Or you have a team that just randomly gets raffle stomped. Nah, sure, that's fine. Anyway, I think it's time to edit this thing. Okay, I think I'm gonna just keep it down to this small section here. You're gonna be able to just watch the building process now. Not big enough for that, sadly. I just wanted it to be a tad longer. And we're going to snap this here. done. I will say, though, that I do like the idea of having that in there. Gonna definitely have to slap this in here. Because who doesn't like extra EXP, am I right? I'm gonna slap that on there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do now from here. Ooh, I can make it lighter at any point. That's going to be interesting. Okay, I think for now that's going to do it, though. Yeah, I think that's good. When my part limit increases, I might put those there. It's all tempting. Oh, I almost forgot to color this thing. There we go. But we don't need that on there. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. am unsure how I feel about this. Tried to arm myself, but enemy drove away from me. But that's the other thing. In this game, you do have pretty much one final option. You can detonate your own car to deal damage to enemies that are close to you. And we've lost. Anyway, let's go for one more. Let's go and give her the old college try. Or actually... fuck shotguns. I think triple machine gun is the way to go for right now. But yeah. Despite its flaws, I honestly think this is quite a good game regardless. I've had a lot of fun playing it, and really in a game, that's most of what counts. What is this team even doing? Oh, is the match over? Yeah, the match is over. Okay. Fuck it, going for the cap. We have a couple people going for the cap already, so I might as well join them. No, they're not going for the cap. Huh. Oh yeah, the rest of our team is parts except this guy. He can do it, I'm sure. I'm sure he can do it. Not really. I don't know. In a lot of cases, I just kind of feel like machine guns aren't really worth it. And until they get their servers a bit more pristine in shape, this game will never be able to really take off like it might. Like it might have the capacity to. I have to say, this is a cool looking fucking vehicle. Granted, I do have to say that much. Ooh, new level. Level 7. Sweet. So now I have bigger frames. I have rear doors. Small struts. So let's see, what's this new frame? 6x4. A sturdier frame, perhaps? I'm not sure if it's sturdier. It's certainly longer. But I don't know if it's sturdier. Actually, no, fuck those 2 pieces. Got those. And now I have room for 1 more part. Let's see. I'm just gonna put that there, might as well. I don't know. This red actually looks pretty nice. I'm not a red person, but that's a pretty nice shade of red. I'm feeling a bit optimistic here. Okay, another battle. Oh, I finally crossed over the 2,000 mark as far as my power score. That's good, I think. Probably not, actually, now that I think about it. Holy fuck. That guy just got goddamn decimated. I don't know what gun that was, but holy shit, I do not want to get hit by that. And now the cats are fighting. I am happy that one of our allies actually has situational awareness and is actually going to try and go stop the fucking cap. I am thankful for that much. You gotta give it to Kotobermot. At least he knows what the fuck is going on. This guy is pretty good. Not so much cake level and nuclear. He looks like he's about to die. This vehicle does look a bit interesting though. It has a bunker and everything. It's pretty nice. See, factions. So I can make the little boy. No, I can't. In fact, I can't really make any of these. I'll probably take this. Ooh, container. What do I get? Rare part, rare part, rare part, rare part. Aww. Can't even sell for a lot. Okay. I think that's where we're gonna cut this set of gameplay, boys and girls. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it your love, maybe make babies with it, I don't fucking care. I will see you guys in the next episode of Crossout. Maybe I'm gonna do a lot of off-screening, maybe I'm just gonna record another episode immediately after this one, who knows. See you guys then.